Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and we are on episode 4 of Ghost Dogs. And we need to get the bird pictures done for Red Knott. We got the camouflage gear, which means we are now free to take pictures of birds without them flying away. Anyway. Okay, I already got that bird. That is over here. We just need... Is it over here? Oh? There's one. And we need... I don't know which one we need. Maybe this one, and that's not far from the tree stump. And guess we'll just keep our ear out. What the heck is that sound? Oops, game kind of turned around. Oh, there it is, there it is. And we just need one more. And I just remembered we won't be able to find the last one here in the woods, which means we need to go to Red Knott and ask him where we can find the hawk, because that's the only bird that is missing. Oh, nope. We're done with that puzzle. We don't need to do that one anymore. Oh, I hear ghost dogs.
How's the bird watching coming along?
Mickey Malone supposedly buried a bunch of stolen gold bars on his property way back in the 20s. Did you know that?
Really? That's interesting. I don't much care, but it's interesting.
So you don't know anything about it?
Nope.
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
What does that have to do with anything?
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Okay. I think making that comment, probably asking if we weren't really listening or hearing for the hawk, but still, I thought it was a bit of a stupid comment. But now that we know where, oh, I think
well,
this
I
was
don't see
this
any
was
hawks,
the tree.
but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree. That sounded like a hawk. Hey, what is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker.
Oh no.
Huh? I better get out of here. My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Oh no, there's Hotchkiss's boots. Oh wait, no. Oh, wait. I was really worried I messed up for a second there. It's really easy to mess up this puzzle.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
Okay, let's go upstairs and talk to Red Knott because he said he wanted to tell us something. And also, what he said he saw the smoke from his platform, but the direction he was running, like he came on screen, did not look like the direction of where his platform is. So that's a lie.
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here. It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a very expensive camera.
Wow. Just wow.
I never noticed those gas cans before.
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
I see there's a ladder. That's interesting. So if we go up the ladder, we can see that that speaker the hawk was on is now gone. Totally suspicious. And it probably isn't really a nice thing that Emily tried to make tea for Nancy because the well water is has arsenic in it, so maybe it's a little bit less nice of Emily to do that.
I apologize for my previous behavior. As a park ranger, I strive to keep my personal feelings in check at all times, and that time I failed. It's my duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you. What would you like to know?
Well, thank you for the apology there. What do we want to know?
What can you tell me about the gold that Malone supposedly buried on his property?
As far as I know, it doesn't exist. It's just one of those rumors people want to believe, so they do.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
That's it?
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
I'd like to mail this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
He definitely is coming across as a lot nicer
When
than
and why
he
was Malone arrested?
earlier.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Did your grandfather ever find any gold on Malone's property?
If he did, he never spent it. He wasn't poor when he died, but he certainly wasn't rich.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
I wish we can tell him about the journal, because that would also be his anyway. It would be in his family, if they were to. Do we need to go back to Moon Lake? I don't remember what we need to do now. I think we're close to the end of the game. No, I closed the door on myself. Let's call more of Nancy's friends, why not? Let's start with Bess.
Nancy, how's it going?
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here too, Nan. What's going on?
Oh, and there's something to talk about.
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger. Take care.
Can I even say that someone tried to kill us? Guess not.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Were you ever told that Mickey Malone supposedly buried a small fortune in gold bullion somewhere on your property and that it has yet to be found?
Is this a joke?
Malone supposedly stole a bunch of gold bars off a train and buried them at Moon Lake. You never heard about that?
No. Could it be true?
Well, if somebody thinks it's true, that may be the reason they're trying to frighten you off your property.
How did you hear about it?
I found the journal of a man named William Akers in a safe in your cellar. He was one of Malone's closest associates. Ever hear of him?
Never.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
And, I don't know if we can talk to, Vivian yet, because we still need to, I remember, we need to get the key from her. So we'll probably have to wait a day or two. But in the meantime, we can talk to the Hardy Boys.
Hello?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on, he's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and/or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
I managed to get in touch with someone who used to be Malone's girlfriend. She says there's a speakeasy beneath Sally's house.
But you haven't been in it yet?
No, Vivian, that's her name. She's going to send me her key. I'm not even going to tell you what the key unlocks.
So you could literally be sitting on top of a speakeasy? Cool.
How do you think your suspects would feel if that turns out to be the case?
Emily Griffin would no doubt be thrilled at the chance to collect artifacts on dry land for once.
But it would be easier to collect them if no one else knew about the speakeasy. So if she somehow knows about it and figures you and Sally don't...
She'd have a motive for trying to scare us off the property.
In other words, you're right back where you started. Maybe Emily has a motive, maybe she doesn't. Anything else my genius brother and I can help you with, Nancy?
I'm pretty sure I know why somebody wants Sally out of the Malone house.
So come on, spill.
Apparently, Malone stole a small fortune in gold bars off a train and hid them somewhere on his property here. They've never been found.
How do you know?
One of his employees, a guy named William Akers, kept a journal, which I found and of course read.
Of course.
Wait a sec. Did you say William Akers?
Who, as it turns out, was our friendly park ranger's grandfather.
Whoa.
According to his journal, William Akers spent months following each dog around, hoping one of them would lead him to the gold. None ever did.
So they didn't go running off into the woods, never to be seen again after all.
Apparently, they stayed around Malone's house for years. William Akers went to the house every day and fed them until they all finally died.
But according to their tombstones, they all died on the same day.
Those inscriptions were Malone's idea. Akers was just following instructions.
And in all that time, William Akers never found any trace of the gold?
He was pretty much a hard-luck kind of guy.
What happened to him anyway?
After 9 years of searching for the gold, he finally gave up. About a year after Malone died, he put his journal in the safe, locked it up for the last time, and walked away a broken man.
That's what he gets for hitching his wagon to the star of a gangster.
A second-class gangster at that. If it had been Al Capone, maybe he could have sold his memoirs to Hollywood or something. But a flash in the pan like Mickey Malone? Not a chance.
So if you guys were 600 pounds of gold bullion, where would you be?
Maybe Malone hid it in the speakeasy.
Maybe. The longer I stay in this house, the more it seems like nothing's impossible.
Keep the faith, Nancy. If that gold hasn't been found yet, all it means is that nobody as smart as you has looked for it yet.
Later, guys.
See ya!
And I'm gonna try actually skipping a day. And hopefully we have the key Vivian sent us by now. And then maybe we'll go back to M's Emporium.
A package just arrived for you from Las Vegas.
Nice!
Great. Vivian sent me the key.
I'll dispose of the package. Wouldn't want to break any littering laws, would we?
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
You must be real fun at parties, Mr. Akers. Now let's see if Emily has anything new for us.
How you holding up?
Guess not.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Hmm.
Ew!
Yeah, that is, pretty gross. I think that's all we can look at here. There is a puzzle for, to do in M's Emporium, but I don't remember why we need it. Oh, now I remember. Now I know. So, we have the key, which means we have to go to the cemetery. And we have to go to the tombstone that has Waldo Matthias on, on it. And the key is used here. And we can, mess with this. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Oh, I probably needed to call Vivian actually for that because I think she says his name was
It's too
Baldo.
dark. I need a flashlight. Oh, the batteries are going dead. I can't see a thing. I'd better go back.
And we're back. And we're gonna go back. I'm actually gonna see if I can talk to... Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Oops. I'm gonna see if I can actually talk to... I'm gonna talk to Vivian again. Because I know that if you call her a second time, a character from Nancy Drew game number 5, the final scene, makes an appearance on the phone as well. So we might as well do that. Oh wait, I did the wrong number. Oops. I was worried that was gonna happen. There we go.
Hello?
Is this Vivian?
No, this is your station drop-off. Vivian's fixing snacks in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, Eustacia Andropov? Harry Houdini's cousin?
Use the air horn like I showed you!
No, Eustacia, wait! It's Nancy Drew. I talked to you on the phone a couple of months ago, just after a friend of mine was kidnapped in St. Louis. I asked you questions about the theater where the kidnapping took place, the Royal Palladium, remember?
Nancy Drew, the Snoopy one. You're not dead yet?
No.
Most people, I talk to them one day, next day they're dead. It is an old age thing.
Oh, stop being so morbid here. Have some clam dip. Hello? Nancy? So you know Eustacia, huh? Small world. Well, what's up?
Are there any other tricks to getting into the speakeasy that I should know about?
I suppose it's only fair to warn you about the tunnels, and the doors, and the dead ends.
Tunnels? You mean there's more than one way to get to the speakeasy from the cemetery?
Nifty had his men dig a bunch of tunnels between the speakeasy and the cemetery with hidden doors that opened when other doors closed, and lots of dead ends, so that if the speakeasy was ever raided, his guests could hide from the police. I was always terrified of getting lost, but you're a plucky girl. I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's been fun talking to you.
I'll be suing you.
What? Why would she sue me? Great, another issue to deal with.
How you holding up?
Like, some of the stuff, like the videos in the background, like those VHS tapes, those are art, that's art and stuff from the final scene as well.
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a purty display out of them packs of combo coal over there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
In other words, you'd like me to give it a shot.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Okay, so now we know we need to arrange the soda to look like the smiling fish. I knew we had to do this puzzle, so let's end the video with this puzzle.
goldfish. It's obviously never tried combo cola.
How would anyone even, guess that?
Hey, Nancy, this mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet. They look just like the picture you gave me, which you can have back.
Here's your batteries, and thanks, Nancy.
Thank you, Emily. And, so basically now we can go back to the cemetery. Because we're so close to the end of the game, we're basically almost done with it. The end of the game is almost upon us. So let's hurry and go back to the cemetery. There we go. And now we can go in, but I'm actually going to stop the video here and save all the stuff like with the speakeasy and the gold and everything. I'm gonna save that for the next video. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!